and welcome my friends, family, and spectators of all types to another episode. This is my second week back from the flu, and given that all parameters are correct, meaning hydration, training, and food, we should be moving up in weight. And it looks like we are 210.4 pounds this week. Welcome to another episode of Awakening Hercules.
Alright my friends, check it out. So a lot of people have joined this series, the Awakening Hercules series, a lot later than the beginning, obviously, coming like halfway through. And a lot of people are wondering like, what is the ultimate goal for this? You know, am I trying to get to a certain weight? You know, am I trying to do something specifically? Is there a photo shoot, competition? Well, the answer is there's a competition. The competition is gonna be mid-June, so I think it's like June 14th, June 15th, something like that. Of course, I'll announce the details more when it's actually officially registered because they haven't come out with next year's schedule yet. But that's what we're aiming for. Right now, we're going towards our bulk. We have about, I think, 2, maybe 3 months left of the bulk, trying to put on another maybe 10 pounds or so, and then we'll be switching over to a cut, which will be about 4 to 5 months of contest prep, which essentially we're trying to get down to, I'm thinking probably gonna compete at about 195 pounds, maybe 190 pounds if I have to get really lean. But anyways, I just want to tell you guys what we're doing because I know a lot of people are confused as to where the series is going. Right now we're bulking, and pretty soon we're gonna switch over to contest prep. You guys are gonna see exactly how I prep myself, no coach, towards competition. Also, my man LP, who is Colossus in this series, and my man Obese to Beast, who is just straight up beast for this. They're both releasing videos on the way of this bulk and on the way towards this competition, so you can see them compete with me, you can see the progress we all make together, and it's super fun. So make sure that you follow their channels as well. I'm here with Woo Fit. Let me tell you first about my barbell bench that happened this week. I went for 275, which is what my PR used to be, I think, maybe a week or so before I got the flu, and now I'm back to hitting that same weight. So it's 275 pounds, which I'm really stoked for. The last time I hit it, I think I hit it for 3 and then maybe a sketchy 4th rep. Today I hit it for 3 with a sketchy 4th rep again, which is exciting though because my bench was the one that's like dropped the most when I got the flu. So it's good to be back to the strength that I was trying to get back to, like I was telling you guys last week, and now we'll be continuing to progress as we go. After I hit that heavy set, I dropped down to 225. I got that for a first set of 12 and then I think a second set of 10, which was just phenomenal because again, that is something that like was so hard for me to do before as a first set, and now I've done it as a 3rd or a 4th set, just throwing around 225. Then, Woo over here, tell them what you got, baby. What'd you do?
I got 300 for 5, and I had no idea I was gonna get that because I did chest on Monday and I only got 275 for 4 and was struggling. So I'm like, maybe I could do 300 for like 4, maybe 5, but it was lightweight today. There's something about working out with other people and just get your blood flowing. Good stuff.
Something about lifting with the other gladiators in the Colosseum.
We are at Chipotle. I got my same thing I always get. I probably can get Chipotle like maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and pho probably like once or twice a week. And so this is what my days are essentially, because I know a lot of people are like, hey, can you give me a full meal plan? What do you eat in a full day? This is essentially how it is. And I make it simple because simple makes it easy. You know, routine is easy. So I wake up, I usually have bean dia. That's pretty much every single morning. Maybe I'll have a shake if I need more calories before the workout. After the workout, I usually go out to either Chipotle or pho and get some sort of big meal in that has, you know, maybe 1,000 calories or something. It kind of covers me. Then I'll have another big meal, which could be really anything. That's kind of variable. That's kind of the lunch one. So the thing that I have been making a lot in this, like this 3rd meal is, like I'll make hash browns or some sort of potatoes. I'll cook those up in a frying pan, and then I'll put black beans, spinach, a little bit of brown rice in there, salsa, guacamole, hot sauce, refried beans on top, vegetables in there if I want to, and it's just like a huge bolus of a meal. And then the last thing I'll eat is usually oatmeal, and then I'll just fill in snacks throughout everything else. So I'll have almonds and edamame beans and all sorts of other things. But like it's always a routine. Like those meals are always the same. And I know that sounds kind of boring for some people, but for me it just makes it all so easy to get my food and my calories in without having to think about it all the time. So today was legs, and I hit my leg press as I usually do. And lately I've been having sort of an issue with my spine. I feel like it's just a little bit more sensitive. Like I feel like there's a couple pressure points, which means that I should definitely be doing some more rehab work. I should go see my chiro. But what I've been doing is kind of doing my slow negatives rather than just trying to push heavy weights. So I was really excited because today I hit 7 plates for 6 reps, I believe. of that very slow negative. And I'm aiming for like 5 seconds, something like that negative, but it's probably around 3 seconds negative. But being able to control 7 plates with the negative is awesome because I came from being able to do 6 plates with the negative, I think just about a month ago or so. So we are on the right track and I feel really, really good about it, my friends.
So in conclusion, my friends, whilst my strength has been improving at a steady rate, I'm very excited about the size that I've been able to put on. Excuse me. No, but seriously, recovering from the flu, I'm really excited because I've been able to put on a lot of size just in the last 2 weeks from getting better from the flu. One thing that I do want to improve and I really want to kind of focus on is bringing up my triceps. I feel like my biceps are looking good, but I do want to put a little bit more size on my triceps. And I've recently tried overhead dumbbell tri extensions and I feel like those are super good. It's just basically sitting down, elbows close in, and you're pushing a dumbbell over your head. For some reason, I got really sore on that. I was able to really feel both sides of my tricep really lighting up, all 3 heads. And I think that's something I've just been kind of lacking with my arm workouts lately. Well, I guess just my tricep workouts is free weights, because I use all free weights for my biceps except for a few machines here and there, but mostly I use cables for my triceps. And that's something I want to focus on. I want to use some more free weights on because I feel like varying up the training styles is always a great way to make progression continue. As far as my food intake goes, like I've been telling you guys, I've been eating those staple meals over and over and over to make it really simple for myself. I've been getting somewhere around 3,600 to 4,000 calories per day, and the more calories I get in, I notice the more acne that I get. So that's kind of just something that I have to bear in mind and just kind of be okay with. Also, I'm going to try to decrease the amount of processed foods that I'm eating because I've been eating a lot of those like fake meats and whatnot. I have my protein, brown rice protein, coming in the mail. I'm really excited about that. That's going to be freaking awesome, be able to get my protein in without having to eat so many of those fake meats. But like the scale has been showing, and hopefully like my physique is showing as you guys have been seeing me flex and pose, I feel good and big, and I really think that in the next 2 months or so, I'll be able to put on enough size to kind of be a little scary, a little bit fluffy, somewhere around 215, hopefully. That would be friggin' awesome. That's what I really want. And the final thing that I want to mention before the end of this episode, and has literally nothing to do with my bodybuilding at all, is that I picked up an iPhone 6s recently, and that's because nothing was working on my other phone. You guys were not seeing any of my Snapchat updates. You weren't seeing like my Periscope or anything. So now this thing is blazing lightning fast. So if you're not following me on Snapchat, it's Brian Turner, all one word, my full name, and Periscope, it is Beyond the Week. I'll also be vlogging with this for the second channel, so make sure that you're following me on everything. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode, keeping me wanting to make progression and improving. I really appreciate you guys' support. Hopefully next week I have another win to bring you guys with another increase in weight, but we'll find out then on another episode of Awakening Hercules.